But beyond football, the real reason we wanted to bring you in is because you're a big outdoor enthusiast.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you want to see his accolades on the field, tune in on Sunday. So, but the other side of him is the hunting and fishing and turkeys, whitetail. I even think I saw pictures of you deep sea fishing.
Oh man, I do it all when I get the chance.
Yeah, you're all over the board. What was that growing up though? Small town. I'm guessing your parents had some influence on you at an early age, like getting you into it, or did your parents both hunt? Did the family hunt? What was that like?
For me, my grandparents to this day still live in southern Oklahoma, down in Marietta in Love County, and that place down there was kind of where I fell in love with the woods. I had an uncle who loved to deer hunt, and then I had an uncle who loved to fish. My dad liked to do both, and so at a young age, my Uncle Greg started taking me out and hauling me up into deer stands. Now at the time, those deer stands were basically a wooden pallet that was fitted in between, fit in between a tree fork, and which a lot of safety issues there. And
right, yeah.
Then he was an electrician, so he worked on power poles and things like that. So the steps up to that were nails. So you kind of had to go the nails in a tree branch here and there.
You guys went all out.
Oh, all out, man. And but so many great memories hunting with him. When I was younger, and really just fell in love with it, and just anything outdoors, to spring turkey to fall whitetail, and then they had Lake Murray and Lake Texoma were pretty close, and so we did a lot of fishing there, anything from catfish to striper, and it was that was where I really fell in love with anything and everything outdoors, and so fortunate to continue a love for that, and meet a lot of great people that have the same passion.
And you did, we kind of talk about the differences between Oklahoma here, like, whitetail's definitely a big difference. And so did you get to, obviously fishing, whitetail, you got to do that down there?
Yeah.
Turkey.
Yep, whitetail, turkey, they're Rios in southern Oklahoma. And, I grew up in central Oklahoma, south of Norman. But then my family's property and farm was closer to Texas, so pushing Ardmore, Marietta area.
Okay.
And so down there, thick oak woods, you get some big deer here and there, but the size contrast of bodies of the whitetail and antler, you come up to this part of the country. Kansas, you're really east or west, Kansas or over into Missouri, the deer are bigger, body wise, and just, I was in awe, I'm looking at these deer like, and also as a bow hunter,
right.
Primarily that's what I like to do. And I've had a passion for archery for a long time, since probably the fourth grade, started hunting, and a lot of failures along the way doing that, a lot of misses, but you get that.
I've been there.
You get the shakes once, and you itch for it, and so to have an opportunity to bow hunt and then come up here and bow hunt Kansas. That was the first time I'd ever done that in 2015, and it was just opened my eyes to a whole different world of whitetail, and it's been special, a lot of fun.
Can you was waterfowl? Did you get into that early, or did that come later? Growing up.
Waterfowl for us was running up over the top of a pond dam and shooting as the birds fly away. It's just kind of like no one really did it there. Or the same thing with geese. Nobody that I was around at the time. It was really just whitetail and turkey. So I didn't actually see waterfowl the way people do up here till I came to Kansas City. And had that opportunity to join some guys and get to go on some honker hunts or mallards and see the numbers of birds, and I'm like, okay, I get it why you guys do this and why you love it.
Didn't we all I feel like as a kid that's what I did, and maybe it was just it was just getting out there, I still did
jump shooting.
Yeah, I at least for me I was I still did.
Opportunist.
Well, yeah. I'm an equal opportunist.
I think
if it's legal, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I think every kid or teenager is an opportunist when it comes to the outdoors, right?
There was a few times hey, there's some ducks or there's some geese. It was specifically geese was what I remember vividly. It's like, you want to get your kid a shot, and so you do the whole sneak up over the pond dam, and but for a kid it was still fun. To me, it was hunting. I did,
Yeah, it's a blast when you have about 5 or 6 ponds you can go to.
You need more than one. It's kind of a bummer when you got one and you run up over the pond and there's like one coot flies away. And you're like, well, time to go home.
Yeah,
Dang it.
I had one time we saw like, I don't know, 100 ducks sitting on the pond, and we go all the way around the pasture, get on the downside of the dam. We're being all stealthy, sneaking up. We get over the dam, nothing.
Everything's
all
gone.
that.
It's like we're like, where'd they go?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But bow hunting was kind of your main thing growing up.
When did you start bow hunting?
About the 4th grade.
4th grade?
I got a little
Wow.
PSE and man, that was it's amazing. How far bows have come. Like unbelievable. This thing was like 5 foot long. I mean, it looked more like a like a recurve almost. But it was a compound, and I think I was pulling like 45 pounds when I first started.
Yeah,
and
that's good though.
It was a learning experience, but I think going out and hunting and having the challenge and finally connecting. Was what really brought you back, the close encounter, the everything that goes into it, and that was something that even to this day, if I've got the choice, I'm hunting bow. I mean, that's just what I'd rather do.
You're talking about the shakes, and I get excited, and so I'm wondering if game-winning long snap in the Super Bowl to win you the chip, or world-class whitetails walks up in 20 yards and you got to put that pin.
Man, I'd be way more nervous that whitetail walking up. I mean, to be honest with you, and really the simple answer to that is I'm experienced in one, and I haven't seen that big of a whitetail walk up, so I can guarantee you I would not be as composed.
I suppose